And just like that, we meet again. Last year, I made a review of the first season of And Just Like That, which pretty much kickstarted this channel and me analyzing the SATC universe here extensively. And at the end of that video, I proudly proclaimed that I wouldn't watch the second season, not even for the pleasure of hate watching, yet here I am. In my defense, I really intended to keep that promise until I realized how much content surrounding this reboot was out there. You see, when I made that season 1 review, I wasn't even aware there was a documentary about the show's making, but I have seen it since, and this film is camp at its finest. It includes an almost 20-minute long drama between Sarah Jessica Parker and Michael Patrick King regarding a hat. You heard me right.
Just don't make them fall in love with the hats or style their hair around the hats. So if I take the hats off,
then we're in a hole. Okay.
I remember watching it and being so confused and thinking, what's happening? Is this for real? Are they for real? Or are they acting?
What happened?
He didn't like it.
Either way, Sarah Jessica Parker got to wear the hat in season 2, so yay, I guess. Then I discovered that not only doesn't Just Like That have its own IG account, but so is the costume department. And now we know that at least one pair of those mysterious Dolce & Gabbana strappy sandals actually exists somewhere on this planet. But I was the most surprised to learn that each episode of And Just Like That is accompanied by a 50-minute long episode breakdown in a podcast called The Writer's Room, Writers without an apostrophe, which, as you can imagine, is hosted by the show's writers. I am not exaggerating when I say that this is by far the most bizarre podcast I have ever listened to. In almost every episode, Michael Patrick King is on the verge of crying because he's so moved and touched by his own ideas.
The idea, and this is significant, so significant to me that I could almost start crying. The idea of friends helping you through a death, and just the image of that, where people get to in their lives, or where fictional people get to in their lives, so touched me.
So naturally, I became obsessed with this podcast. I couldn't wait for season 2. That is season 2 of the podcast, not of the actual show. And now, finally, And Just Like That is back, and so is Michael Patrick King's overly dramatic commentary. Gosh, I just love when he calls his every artistic choice a very bold or a very brave choice. And so I am happy to announce that from this Sunday onwards, I will be posting an episode by episode review, breakdown, whatever you want to call it, of each episode of And Just Like That season 2. Again, back to my original video, since it was the entire season summary and I chose to discuss more serious topics. I didn't have any time left to talk about silly stuff like Cynthia Nixon's questionable wigs, this weird 70s 80s soundtrack, the lack of Carrie's voiceover, or why is Lily only 15 in the show. She was adopted in 2004. Shouldn't she and Brady be in the universities right now? Like, make it make sense. And I don't want to be mean, but Kristen Davis really did forget how to act, and that it is quite uncomfortable to watch and also pretty sad. But hey, at least Samantha is back. Now, if you don't want to hear any spoilers about Samantha, please click off this video now. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon, okay? No, but seriously, you don't want to know this unless you do want to. Okay, major Samantha spoiler coming in 3, 2, 1. According to multiple sources, Samantha's appearance in the season finale will be very anticlimactic, to say the least. If you're expecting to see all 4 ladies brunching at their favorite coffee shop and gossiping about emotionally unavailable men, do yourself a favor and lower your expectations, please. Because apparently season 2 will end at the shot of Samantha in a cab talking on the phone and saying she is done with London and she is coming back home. Some uplifting music plays in the background. Roll credits. Yeah, they won't be even in the same room. Don't be mad at me. I gave you a choice. You could click off. In my opinion, this feels like a sneaky marketing tactic, as spoilers of this sort are usually kept top secret, and the production team usually gets very upset about any leaks. But if you think about it, so many people strongly disliked And Just Like That season 1 because it was sad, out of touch, and there was no Samantha Jones. So the information that Samantha will actually appear on screen this time, and not at the beginning of the season, but literally in the last episode, guarantees to keep people watching until the end. Kinda brilliant. But yeah, please share your dream Samantha plotline. It can be realistic, it can be unhinged, it's your choice. I mean, those videos will be unhinged. I can feel it already. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when I upload. And let me know if you're equally obsessed with the Writers Without an Apostrophe Room podcast. Okay, bye!